I would not recommend doubling the dosage. These medications have a cumulative...
Captain?
Do it.
This is not the wisest course of action.
Expecting any help from you wasn't the wisest course of action. You've been here for 2 weeks, and my men are only getting worse.
Sometimes we have to let the patient get a little worse in order to figure out what's wrong with him. I have the situation firmly in hand.
That's what worries me. S.T.A.L.K.E.R promised me the best expert in the field. Where is he? Who's going to tell me what happened to my men?
I am. But it'll take time. Have some patience, Captain. Your doctor has all the medications we need, and my devices are monitoring the situation. You will be the first to know.
Unless I lose my marbles myself first. That's it. I'm done waiting. You're dismissed, Doc. Stalker? How did you get in here?
One of your men is a rat.
One of my men? Bullshit.
I intercepted a message about a plot to sabotage Icarus. It was sent over an old frequency, a monolithian one. Just like the PDA the traitor used to communicate.
If it's old, we can trace it. I bet it's Krivenko. He puts his shitty gadgets all over the place, thinking we'd never put 2 and 2 together. All right, here's the plan. I'll send my soldiers for a walk around the camp, just in case. You get rid of the antennas. They'll jam any direction finder.
Who's Krivenko? Why do you suspect him?
You just saw him. That circa rat. That bozo showed up as soon as my men started hearing things, with papers signed by Dahlan himself. And I never even sent a request to S.T.A.L.K.E.R. He hasn't done a damn thing in 2 weeks, other than set up his locators to monitor the situation. I trust my soldiers, but not those S.T.A.L.K.E.R crooks.
What's the purpose of these antennas?
On paper, to monitor the level of anomalous exposure. As for what they really do, your guess is as good as mine. If not for the papers from Dahlan, I'd toss Krivenko into the nearest anomaly myself. Then he can measure the exposure on his own ass till the cows come home.
I want to talk to Krivenko first.
Go ahead. And don't forget to talk to our quartermaster afterwards. He could spin a whole platoon's worth of briefs out of the wool Krivenko's gonna pull over your eyes.
A stalker at Icarus. These are desperate times indeed. How are you feeling? Any headaches? Dizziness, perhaps? I wish I had the proper equipment to read your Psi signature. Given the circumstances, it never hurts to have a control sample.
Psi signature? What's that?
How can I explain it in a way even a stalker could understand? Let's say it's like your brain's fingerprint. It's not quite a scientific explanation, but it gets the point across.
So what exactly is going on here anyway?
Psi exposure of unidentified origin and power, and unidentified consequences. Unidentified for now, but I'm working on it.
Therefore, any health issues requires a visit to a medical professional. Remember, neglecting
The captain isn't happy about your antennas. He even asked me to destroy them.
How barbaric. But I can see where the captain is coming from. He wants to look out for his man, even if it costs him his career. I've got to hand it to him. However, his sacrifice will be for North if we don't discover what's going on here, and who is responsible for it.
That's what I need you for. I've been informed about a traitor at Icarus. Can you track him down?
In theory. I need to get up-to-date readings from the scanning antennas before he does anything drastic. Let's collect the evidence before he destroys it.
How would your data help us figure out what's going on?
Don't get me wrong. I could explain everything, of course, but why bother? If you wanted to listen to my lectures, you'd be a scientist, not a stalker. Just bring the data to me, and I'll do what I was sent here to do.
Deal. I'll get your data.
It's a pleasure working with you, Stalker. Here's a recording device. Tell me if you start feeling unwell. Remember, I'm here to help.
A soldier's happiness boils down to a few things. Good grub, for one. Then there's comfortable gear from his armor down to his skivvies. And enough ammo. And let me tell you, I've got all those bases covered. Whatever's going on inside their heads, that's the commander's problem. I'm just here to make sure their helmets fit. This ain't the chemical plant, but we do have a few things to offer. Come on it.
All artifacts that come into your possession for any reason must be promptly delivered to an on-duty S.T.A.L.K.E.R employee. There are no exceptions. Reports of anomalous sea activity should be promptly documented and submitted to Dr. Krivenko. You can find the form and a sample report in the medical block.
A year here on account of 2. 3. We need some leave.
Remember that a sleep-deprived soldier can pose a danger to everyone. Thus, the mandatory sleep requirements will remain unchanged. However, in light of the current event, we are allowing schedules that include brief breaks. Please consider when scheduling duty and patrol.
Hey, this spot's mine. It's easier to breathe here. Just don't tell anybody, okay? The air down below is kinda stuffy and dank. Because of the swamps, I guess. Nobody's noticed I'm on my 7th watch in a row up here. Keep a low profile, okay? I'm not telling anyone. And you don't tell anyone about this spot either.
Your life and well-being are our top priority. Therefore, any health issues requires a visit to a medical professional. Remember, neglecting any symptoms while in the zone may result in the early termination of your contract.
Don't distract me from the transmission.
Circus shifts are a privilege that demand a high level of skill and dedication.
Well, well, looks like Krivenko's got himself a new assistant. Those slackers from the Institute sure like to ride other people's coattails.
A stalker is not your friend, but being polite and attentive is the best strategy when communicating with them.
Stalker, huh? Haven't seen you around here before. Though, to be fair, I just got assigned here myself. The previous tech ended up under Batalo, so now I'm filling his shoes. I just hope I don't end up like him. Let me know if you need anything. Show me what you... Watch your head. I can't fix that.
any symptoms while in the zone may result in the early termination of your contract.
Can't let your guard down. The last guy did is probably still somewhere in these trees. Well, pieces of it.
All artifacts that come into your possession for any reason must be promptly delivered to an on-duty SIRPA employee. There are no exceptions.
Looking for... Is it?
You need to hang on. The tour's gonna be over soon.
Come on in.
I got all 3 reports. Laugh if you want, S.T.A.L.K.E.R, but it seems like you were right. Icarus may indeed be exposed to the influence from outside.
Have you found the traitor?
Not exactly, but I did find an interesting disturbance in the psi field, here in the camp. So much for the much-vaunted ward. I remember Sienkiewicz puffing out his chest when he said his most trusted man, S.T.A.L.K.E.R, had checked everything and that the threat was clearly coming from outside the camp. Follow these coordinates. I'll have security let you in. If the thing beneath Icarus is what I think it is, I want you to leave it alone, but make sure you get a reading from it.
Sarge! Hey, Sarge! Tell the captain to get someone to replace me.
I'll tell him. You drink this, and I'll tell him.
I'll drink it once he relieves me of my watch. Don't you remember regulations?
Can pose a danger to everyone.
Drink on
Thus,
duty.
the mandatory sleep requirements will remain unchanged.
S.T.A.L.K.E.R, don't trust anyone around
However,
here.
in light of the current
They're
events,
not
we are
real.
allowing schedules
The
that
real
include
Captain
breaks.
Sienkiewicz
Please
is
consider
lying
when
over there.
scheduling duty
He
and
hasn't
patrol.
budged in 3 days. And they drowned Batalov in the swamp to make sure nobody could stop them from taking over. I saw it with my own eyes.
I've been here for 3 years and I can't take it anymore.
When I left for Icarus, I thought it'd be like a vacation. Small, remote garrison, what could go wrong? An encounter with local fauna or food poisoning at worst. Boy, was I wrong. There isn't a single empty bed left in the infirmary. We bring a new patient in every day. I can't remember the last time I got a good night's sleep. Definitely before I got here. So for the time being, you seem to be the most mentally stable one here. But trust me, it won't last long. It's not... Yeah, okay.
We were told you were coming. You can go in. Just keep your head down. You might see things from time to time.
I feel like I'm about to blow some things open. How come this is always so? Come and get
A stalker is not your friend, but being polite and attentive is the best strategy when communicating with them.
How did it go?
Not bad. I found a strange device.
Just as I thought. That, my friend, is a Psi beacon. Old monolith technology, with a few recent modifications.
So it was altered? How?
Based on what I can see right off the bat, the power has been reduced, but the frequency range has been significantly expanded. And whoever made the modifications knew exactly what they were doing. I'll have to make some adjustments to my preliminary calculations. Was there anything else, Stalker?
A Psi beacon? What's that?
To put it simply, it's a device that emits Psi waves in a specific spectrum. Regular exposure can even turn a man into a zombie. This particular unit works a bit differently, but the principle is the same.
How did the Psi beacon end up there?
How does anything end up anywhere? Someone put it there. If the signatures I have read with your assistance are to be believed, this one was put there by Lieutenant S.T.A.L.K.E.R. The same S.T.A.L.K.E.R who was supposed to check the underground area on Sienkiewicz's orders. Korshunov's gonna have a long talk with the captain, I'm sure.
Get to the point.
It's pretty simple. Lieutenant S.T.A.L.K.E.'s Psi signature is nearly identical to those we have taken from the former Monolithians. Can you believe it?
From the ward to monolith? How is that possible?
Not Monolith itself, of course. The monolith is long gone, but someone clearly has S.T.A.L.K.E.R under their control. If the lieutenant is taken alive, I'll find out who it is. There are ways, you know.
Do you know where the lieutenant is?
I can take a guess. My colleagues at Echo Station are doing similar research, and they picked up an interesting signature recently. I didn't think much of it before. There are lots of people roaming the swamps after all, but now I know who it is. It's a good thing Circa expeditions are always accompanied by security detail. I believe S.T.A.L.K.E.R will be detained soon. Still, you'd better hurry up.
A stalker is not your friend, but being polite and attentive is the best strategy when communicating with them.
Once I'm back home, I'll forget the zone, like a bad dream.
If I make it back at all.
All artifacts that come into your possession for any reason must be promptly delivered to an on-duty Circa employee. There are no exceptions.